Hello and welcome everybody to a Cubed 3 news edition. Today we have some news and it's regarding the Xbox Series S. Now, someone this morning, on the morning of the 8th of September 2020, seemingly accidentally leaked the Xbox Series S information, which then sort of forced Microsoft's hand to actually then go and announce it themselves. And so the Xbox Series S, for those of you that don't know, is a slightly weaker version of the Xbox Series X. Now, it's been long rumoured to actually exist. No one knew of its official existence until today. And the Xbox Series S is that sort of scaled down model that doesn't necessarily have everything that the Xbox Series X has. So for example, it's missing the 4K Blu-ray drive, which will also be playing physical games. That's right, this is an all digital edition, the Xbox Series S. Both the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X will be launching on November 10th, 2020, but the Xbox Series S is still purported to have the same next generation performance. Now, that means that they're still saying it's got fast loading times, it's still got seamless game integration and switching, it's still playing up to 120 frames per second. It's just that the output is going to be at 1440p, so it's not going to be at 4K. And the disk drive, now, there's surely going to be a few other differences in terms of performance. I'd like to think that that extra £200 bracket, as the Xbox Series X is actually rumoured to be at £449 or $499, that for that extra £200 difference factor, surely there's got to be more there in performance. That can't just all be in the disk drive. So still waiting to hear more from Microsoft in terms of the details of the differences between the two. The differences between the two are also quite clear in terms of its form factor. The Xbox Series S has also been claiming to be the smallest Xbox ever. It's 60% smaller than the Xbox Series X, so that is going to fit into so many people's entertainment centers and home setups much easier than perhaps some of the other next generation consoles. This will seamlessly just slot in there. It looks very sleek in its white color. I think a lot of people are going to be very excited for this. I can't see why they wouldn't be. This is a great proposition for anyone who wants to get into the next generation without having to really fork out too much money. Microsoft have also got a few finance options depending on the countries that you are in. So in a similar way that people pay for their mobile phone contracts, you could pay up to £30 or £35 a month. You get the Xbox Series S along with Game Pass and obviously Xbox Live, and you're away you go for like 2 years. Now, finance options will be revealed at a later date, but it's going to be something along those lines. They actually do something currently for the Xbox Series X in the UK. So with the proposition of having Game Pass, Xbox Live, and an Xbox Series S for £250 is phenomenal value, whichever way you look at it. So what about you? Do you think this is a great deal? Do you think Microsoft have unveiled something for the next generation that you weren't expecting? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure that you keep it locked to Cubed 3 for more news, reviews, and greatness by B. Thanks, guys.